last 4 years. I think maybe you can attribute a little bit to that finals personally, but when we're looking at these compositions, I think yet again we're in a situation where I think Range is a team that has this Yorick, especially as we go later into the game. Side laning I think becomes a little bit of an issue here for Invictus Gaming. Oh, Gala's dead.
Gonna be in some trouble. He has his flash, not even worth it to use it. Maybe he's very low and will finally be able to use that summoner spell successfully. And Rookie didn't end up resetting. He's still without any mana and is going to get taken down by Knight. That's first blood to BLG off of a set of questionable resets on IG's
gold
side.
Differential going over to Rookie, but you're getting 3 grubs, you're getting more experience on the Beichuan, and that could become a massive problem for this team as we go further in the series.
Just 2 minutes ago, we were saying IG should have a good timer to go for these grubs. Then it is BLG getting all 3. However, the Shy will jump forward and make sure that Knight has been punished, but it comes at the cost of his life with Beichuan jumping in to make it a 1-for-1 overall. Not going to use the ulti on Mako. The standard jungler that was just going to try to hold things
Kiana
together.
didn't exist back then, and we're going to get teleport now. Let's see.
We'll see now what this Kiana can do, as Knight's going to try to come in and punish the Shy, who again does not have a flash. Going to dash away, but still getting hit up by the shield of Durant. Public execution. Not going to save him for very much longer, as Bin with one more Q. It gets the 3rd kill of the game to Bilibili.
And the entire time now, Beichuan gets to see that Wei is starting up on this objective. It is Rookie getting gold. So important to note, we talked about that while this top lane matchup isn't going to be fun for the Shy later on, it really is important for IG to get stuff and get gold around the map right now. They've been having Gala sit. Seems like BLG, they just want to ham-fist this. They have 3 grubs, are overloading onto one side. You are never going to be able to match this team.
Rookie is teleporting in to try to stop the tower from going down. He's going to get immediately haunted. The Shy actually comes in first. There's the tempered fade onto 6 champions. But the hero's entrance is going to follow things up underneath the tower. 2 members of IG get knocked up, and Rookie's taken down by Elk, who's already diving in. 5 members of BLG overloading on the top side of the map. Gonna pick up a 2nd kill, maybe a 3rd as Mako's forced to flash away. But now Wei jumps in with the Cyclone, looking to try to take some more members of BLG down, but there's not enough damage. Wei gets singled out and taken down again. It is 6-1 in favor of BLG in game number 2.
All this time, Gala is just hitting the mid wave. He's not even going to rotate. It'll be the first turret. It'll be 6 kills to BLG. I don't know what happened, but BLG are back, and IG, maybe they're back in split 1 form is what we're seeing here, Grapes. I think way too many errors, and sloppy to make this happen any day of the week underneath this turret, and a hero's entrance just makes it that much easier. Kills for Elk, kills for all of BLG, and a turret on top.
It just baffles me that IG decide to send 2 players up the top side without rotating their AD carry and jungler until it's far too late, right? Like Gala hitting the mid lane tower the whole time, even while his jungler's dying, seeming like very split communication here. Meanwhile, BLG, who have struggled with communication and coordination issues, even in their series against JDG, seem like they're all locked in as a 5-man unit in this game.
Maybe they knew. They knew that double lift was right. Like, regular season doesn't matter, bro. Spring split doesn't matter.
There goes Beichuan again, lands that supreme display of talent, and Mako just gets eviscerated. It's 7-1 now, soon to be 8 if the Shy goes down to Elf. Lethal Tempo, proc the Acathian Rain, gonna try to stack those plasma stacks up, but the Shy not going to have enough damage. Elf gets a solo kill. It is BLG running away with this one too. Able to come back before, as recently as a couple of weeks ago, but this is one of the largest leads that they'd have to overcome.
Dude, Beichuan has 2 items, already has the Axiom Arc and the Profane Hydra starting up, and he also has been having a massive jungle lead. Both of these junglers have not been, from the community perspective, I think, had a lot of love. It's been pretty harsh, honestly, when you think about it. We're not exactly very innocent either.
There's been a lot of Beichuan criticism, especially at international events, but right now he's looking phenomenal against the player that he ended up replacing on this team. And now not even he is needed to try to find another kill onto the Shy, as this is just a slaughter at this point. Wei can't even farm his own damn Krugs. 10-1 in favor of BLG.
Is this going to be a 3-0? We're going to get teleport behind? Gala's gonna at least lose one summoner spell, if not two. He's on the wrong side of the map, probably just gonna have to execute here. IG look completely lost in these games. They look disconnected, as you had mentioned. We have one items being completed for, okay, surely the flash was not worth it, because now we're sending the Herald in mid. IG, they can get nothing. There's nothing available for them. They're just idling in topside.
Oh,
and
no.
Mako's gonna use the ultimate to stop the Herald, but I don't think it matters.
Okay. There's a very clear game plan. Let's call it desperation, call it genius 5-head strategies. Only time will tell as IG are burning this Otacon down. However, BLG are on the way. It's at 3,000 HP. There's no jungler around as Beishuan will not be able to get a steal. But now the fight can ensue in earnest. The Shy does not land the public execution. Rookie in some trouble on the wrong side of things. Elk, though, getting collapsed upon by the Shy and away. But Gala gets the first kill back on the On. It's a 1-for-1 with both supports going down. Now IG just looking to retreat. Knight throws out the Winds of War. Gala still posturing very aggressively. But Beishuan is hunting. He has his ultimate coming up soon, but is unable to find an angle onto Invictus. Gamingly nothing. And that was one of them right there. But still, a lot more for them to do. A lot more gold at this point.
This is what he gets for not taking his red buff at level 1, bro. This is just like, this is absolute punishment at 5 minutes. There's no way for them to get, because they have to catch mid-wave very shallow on their side of the map. That top wave essentially is not real until it hits the turret. They cannot overextend without losing either portions of the map or maybe a body.
Oh, On tried to go for a play with that flash pulverized combo, but did not find a knockup. Instead, is forcing IG back.
There's no way. We talked about where the waves are. It is so difficult for IG to ever get farm, because if they overextend, well, guess what? There's a Kaisa flying in from the other side of the map, a Galio as well. Mako's going to use his redemption to check out this Baron, but this is a freebie going over to
it's already gone. The question is now, can they try to fight off? The Tempered Fate lands onto 2 players, but I don't know if IG want the smoke at this point. They're going to try to go for it anyway, as Beishuan in severe danger, but the supreme display of talent will take down Wei and make sure that the Kiana will survive. Public execution of the Shy does not connect. Taunt coming out from Knight, but not going to find anybody. And here comes Elk with the killer instinct. He flashes away for the Blade Caller, and it's going to be an easy ace picked up for BLG. The Baron and all 5 will result in a Game 2 win for them.
Where are we teleporting to? We're going to push on 2 waves. I think with the decision-making here from BLG, they cannot end this game here. Long death timers, yes, but do they just walk it down? Then why did we teleport to the top wave, guys? We could have just ended through mid.
We'll see if that is the decision they try to go for.
Okay.
The Soul Laners now realizing, hey, there's some exposed Nexus turrets and there is a match point in our sights. Only Wei is alive, but he is now 5 levels down to the might of Beishuan, the jungler for BLG, who hard carries his team to a Game 2 victory.
Wow. Breakneck pace. It is